The month of August 2021 witnessed several policy updates within the cruise industry. Now, most of the major cruise lines are requiring their guests to wear face masks. In today's latest cruise news update for the 4th of September, we take a look at the mask rules for 10 of the world's biggest cruise operators. But before we jump right into the video, may I please request you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button and also activate notifications so that you stay updated whenever I drop my next latest cruise news update. Now, without further ado, let's get started. Number 1. Carnival Cruise Line. Carnival Cruise Line currently has 8 ships which are sailing, and they last updated their face masks policy on the 7th of August 2021. Now, all guests are required to wear face masks indoors in places such as elevators, shops, casinos, as well as a few other areas. This also includes queuing areas. Now, as a guest, if you are in any indoor area where many people are gathered and when you are not eating or drinking, you would be required to wear a mask. Now, this particular rule applies to both vaccinated as well as unvaccinated guests. Moving on to Royal Caribbean International. So Royal Caribbean International says that all guests and crew will be required to wear a mask while on board a Royal Caribbean International cruise. Specifically, guests should wear face masks in nearly all public settings, regardless of physical distancing measures, but will not be required to wear their face masks in their own staterooms. There are exceptions, however, such as dining venues where guests can eat and drink without face masks while seated, provided physical distancing is observed. Number 3. Norwegian Cruise Line. Operating fully vaccinated cruises, Norwegian Cruise Line does not require guests to wear face masks while they are on board. The policy is currently valid through the 31st of December 2021. Cruises to Europe, however, have different rules. According to the cruise line, local regulations in the region require guests to wear masks while indoors except for when they are actively eating or drinking or when they are in their respective staterooms. Number 4. MSC Cruises. Face masks are required during multiple situations on board the MSC cruise ships. This is what the cruise line had to share. You will be required to wear a mask throughout the cruise while indoors and in public areas. Mask use is not required outdoors. Where social distancing is not possible outdoors, mask use is recommended for all the guests. The masks are also mandatory during disembarkation and throughout the terminal. Number 5. Princess Cruises. Princess Cruises updated their face mask policy in the month of August as a response to the increasing number of cases of COVID-19 in the United States caused by the Delta variant. The brand now strongly encourages guests to wear face masks when indoors and required to wear face masks in elevators and in designated indoor entertainment areas, which also include retail shops, casinos, with an exception of while eating or drinking. Guests must also wear face masks prior to being seated in all dining areas. Princess also reserves the right to ask guests to wear a mask in other designated areas where a larger number of guests may congregate. Number 6. Celebrity Cruises. Celebrities' face mask policy varies by region and vaccination status. This is what the company had to share on their website. Sailings outside of North America may require face masks to be worn indoors except when eating or drinking. In other regions, masks will not be required for vaccinated guests, following CDC guidelines. Unvaccinated guests under 12 years old, however, are required to use the face masks while indoor when not in their stateroom, eating or drinking. Number 7. Holland America Line. Holland America Line strongly encourages guests to wear face masks when in public spaces indoors. This is what the company has mentioned on their website. All guests will be required to wear a face mask with no exceptions in elevators and in designated indoor entertainment areas, all retail shops and in the casino except when eating or drinking. Guests will also be required to wear face masks prior to being seated in our main dining rooms and in the buffet area, and occasionally in other designated areas where larger number of guests may congregate. The current policy from Holland America Line is valid until the 31st of October 2021. Number 8. Costa Cruises. With 4 ships in service in Europe, Costa says face masks are imperative whenever the adequate social distancing can't be observed. According to the Italian brand, those include outside areas, swimming pools, and restaurants and bars before seating. Face masks are also required in terminals and in the ship's public areas. At number 9, we've got Dream Cruises. Sailing from Singapore and Hong Kong, Dream Cruises says that all guests are required to wear face masks in public areas except when dining and engaging in strenuous sports and physical activities. According to the Asia-based company, the measure is a requirement of local authorities both in Singapore as well as Hong Kong. Number 10. TUI Cruises. With most of its fleet now back in service in Europe, TUI Cruises requires that their guests wear face masks while indoors. The masks must be worn outside whenever a distance of 1.5 meters cannot be maintained. And with that, we conclude our latest cruise news update for the 4th of September 2021. Please do share your comments down below, and thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed watching this video, a subscribe to my channel and a thumbs up for my video will really be appreciated. Until next time, you take care and stay safe.